Hello people, I am Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
Hello.
We're gonna look at Thugs of Hindostan, Chapter 3, Destroying the Ship, Amitabh Bachchan and Amir Khan, making of. I forgot to say that part. So this is a making of video that we're reacting to, so let's check this out. No one would have crossed the ocean if they could have gotten off the ship in a storm.
Huh? Yeah.
I guess because storms are scary.
Yes.
And they're like, I won't ride.
At the end of the Malta schedule, there's a scene in the film where a ship explodes.
Yes.
And earlier we thought that we'll do it in VFX. But I always feel that if you can do something for real, the VFX can enhance it. But it's best to do it live.
सबके लिए बहुत ही तकलीफ वाला चीज था, उसको एक्सेप्ट करना बहुत मुश्किल था। उसके पहले एक बार घूम के देखना, लास्ट बार एक बार छू के देखना जहाज को, ऐसा हो रहा था। It was
basically telling you the ending of the movie.
For everybody.
But you see it in the trailer.
Was a part of your life for these 3 months, and there were memories.
We have the big final scene where the boat explodes, and I'm really looking forward to it.
The crazy Italian who's like,
I believe
I love
the
it.
ship explosion finally became quite a big news in Malta.
I'm feeling bad about blowing the ship up, but it is something which the script demands, so I guess we just have to do it. It'll go
your
boom,
art.
and there'll only be one take.
If you're not playing an active part in this stunt, you do not need to be here. You need to be back there at the deep dive.
I haven't ever done that kind of a stunt with the liquid on the face to do fire and whatnot.
Yeah.
It freaks me out.
It's a real boat that's been built with real wood and real screws, so we cannot 100% put my hand on my heart and say there isn't going to be some nasty stuff flying around. So I hope you've all read the risk assessment. If you are in a close proximity, be underneath something, and if you can see the ship clearly through clear air, you're in danger of getting something in your eye.
Let's hope everything's worked out. If it does, it's going to be a very, very great shot.
I love him.
That sets it off.
Oh man.
Wow.
Damn. Bye-bye ship.
So they got one left. Oh, they got the Shogun. That's cool.
And that's the scheduled wrap for Thugs of Hindostan.
Oh.
It's so sad.
It is so sad.
God, it's so...
like a year of work and you have to come to terms with blowing it up. You know, it's like giving up your baby.
You know what I was impressed by?
What?
That Shogun monitor. Those things are awesome because they take the raw data out from a DSLR or, you know, like the Sony, the A7S or whatever, and it has a raw output so you can get like better data recording than you would internally on the card in the camera. Those things are pretty badass. I don't think that's what they were shooting the movie on. I don't know why they had that. That must have been a behind the scenes bit, like one behind the scenes camera was recording another behind the scenes camera that had a better shot. They're like, I don't have a good shot. I'll just record your shot. Okay, cool. Now I got that shot too. I can imagine how painful that must be as a director who has been shepherding this thing, spearheading this thing for, you know, 4 years to have to see that happen. It's like, ugh, can we have another one, like, before we blow this one up?
But I mean, it's got to be done for the sake of the movie and for getting the best shot.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like sometimes as an artist, or in fact most of the time as an artist, you just have to be ready to give up your work.
It's like those Buddhist monks, right? Or Tibetan monks or whatever,
Oh,
where
yeah.
they do the
mandala in sand, and then when it's done, they destroy it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't have attachment to that. You got to do it for the art, right?
I go through that every time I do my clothes, my laundry. You know, I fold them all nice and neat, and then I go boom, and I just kick them.
Okay. No one else does that?
I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
All right, it's not that funny.
No.
It's also not true.
Yeah.
But it certainly feels that way. Because you put on the clothes and you're like, oh, there it goes. That nice fold.
Yeah.
Just gone forever.
Exactly.
What this makes me think about is how the makers of any action film from the 90s must have felt. Like those big not adventure, but like sci-fi action films, like Independence Day, for instance. They built these little these miniature, it's not little, but these miniature cities to then have to destroy these buildings. They're crazy expensive to build. I remember watching a behind the scenes of an NBC, which is a TV channel here, an NBC movie. I think it was called Asteroid, and I was super into those films like Armageddon and Deep Impact and whatnot, and NBC had their own. It was crap because they had like this 2-hour lead up to, it was a 2-part miniseries thing. So they had a 2-hour film and another 2-hour film. And the first one led up to the asteroid, and right as the asteroid was coming at Earth, it said, to be continued. I'm like, oh, you suck. And the next one was about the asteroid destroying the city and whatnot, and the rescue missions. But all this to say, there was a behind the scenes I watched, and it showed this this jet. The news reporter picked it up. He's like, oh, is this in the movie? And the VFX, the special effects guy was like, put that down. That's worth $30,000. And so these miniatures cost an exorbitant amount of money to make. I can only imagine how much it would cost to make an actual full-scale ship and to like participate in filming on it for a while. And you got memories of what it was to work on this set to then just have it taken in one blow.
All of the hard work of the craftsmen and women who made that ship, it's like gone in a second or a few minutes, you know. It's hard to let go, and also the thing that really freaks me out about doing things like this, you know, like massive explosions on the things, or, you know, shaving your hair off in a scene or something like that.
G.I. Jane.
Exactly. That requires just one take, and if you mess it up, like, you can't go back and be like, cut. Let's try that again. It's like, nope. Like, how...
That was the take.
Exactly. Yeah. How long must they have spent getting the exact shot or shots that they needed to get so that, you know, it was just perfect and nothing went wrong?
Well, there's a lot of prep involved, and they're shooting with multiple cameras, I'm sure. I remember the behind the scenes of Back to the Future 3 when they destroyed the miniature of the train. They shot it with 3 different cameras, you know, as the train, you know, went off the rails into the pit of the mountain or whatever. That was a miniature, and I saw like 3 different cameras, you know, as it went, and that's what they do. GoldenEye, opening of GoldenEye with the stunt guy doing the jump off the dam, was shot with 3 different cameras, so they only had to do it the one time.
Good.
Same thing here. Like, I'm pretty sure it's shot with 3 different cameras or something like that. Yeah. For things like this, there's like an immense amount of preparation involved to get it right, and you often know that you've only got the one take to do it. So they usually have like one camera shooting normal motion, one camera shooting slow motion, another free camera just going, and that's it.
I think I just get so nervous because I am that type of person who might be like, oh crap, I missed the shot, oh no, you know, as I have done when I have shot for you, like at the Survive press conference and stuff like that. So just the idea of only having one chance to get it right really gives me anxiety. But I suppose they must go through a lot of rehearsal and walking through and blocking and all of that to be like, okay, this is exactly what's going to happen and this is exactly where you're going to be, and you know what you are supposed to do step by step.
They go over it several times before actually taking action to make sure that nothing goes wrong as much as possible, because they can't do it again. There's no way. I mean, can you imagine?
Just imagine?
Yeah.
Like, if that happened, something went wrong, and it's like, well, okay, now we've lost the ship and it took a whole year to build it.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do now?
Yeah.
CGI it back. Like, what can you do? Just set production back another year to rebuild the ship? I don't think so. it.
You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Please be sure to check out ACHARA KIRK. She's on the social media. I'm on the social media as well. I like when you follow me and say hello. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, and short films. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.